Due to technical difficulties, I have deployed the healing energies of the magical serpent and to transform my PowerPoint into a video I made with a phone, and so my opportunity to demonstrate the healing power of intermodal creative therapies. I heal as I create, and I create as I heal a magical snake.
I will now enter the
She's integrating trauma. She describes herself as a self-healer and a reporter, one who senses and records feelings. What is healing?
When I was a child, probably about 3, one of my earliest memories is of me drawing a Humpty Dumpty on the wall of our parents' flat in DY in Sydney. My mother came in and she was aghast. However, I suppose looking back, what I was doing was trying to heal. I was trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together.
Kiermaier says that healing involves a basic logic of transformation from sickness to wellness that is enabled through culturally salient metaphorical actions. He shows that healing can mean different things and depending on our background. And so, how do we bridge the divide? Could Jacob's ladder help us? Yes, it could. Snake activation. The snake is a universal symbol of healing and transformation, stemming from the notion of a vital and creative life force or essence that infuses all being. It is hard not to notice that this symbol seems to represent the underlying genetic makeup of all life.
Rating in the botanical gardens. Oh, that's beautiful. I was thinking about beautiful sky. Look at that. My last oration from here was on the way to the State Library. And once again, I'm on my way to the State Library. This is the place where we become learned and where we opine, where we are given permission to opine, because we can earn pieces of paper for doing so. All we need to do is cite some former ones who opine in the bottom of the sheet of paper. And this simple act, in turn, gives us permission to also opine. And how I do love to opine. And this is something I had forgotten, and because once I entered the public service, I was no longer, alas, allowed to opine, and unless I was to assume the voice of the Australian government. And so my natural propensity to opine was becoming more and more unwell by the day. And the more unwell I became, the softer my voice became and the trouble. The more and more trouble I had breathing until I developed allergic asthma. I asked the doctors, could there be any correlation between my experiences in the workplace and this illness I was developing, which to me felt to be an expression of trauma. They said, no, of course, it's just you little patient, it's natural for you to want to form these simple, sweet little associations as you do, aren't you cute? And so they said, away thee go along to see a meditation.